Okay, we're recording. Hey everyone, my name is Robert from Command Your Confidence, and I'm joined today by the one and only Afi Kingdom. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, my brother. Just enjoying my day and the weekend. How about yourself?
Yes, I'm enjoying my day too and the weekend. It was actually a very good weekend. I got to go to a pool party and had a date and a couple of fun events and everything. So I'm not complaining.
Cool, cool.
Yeah, rock on. So today we got something very special for all our viewers here. And Afi is gonna like be coach me through and just kind of getting out there again and meeting women in public because I had told him a while ago I got so complacent with the online dating scene, and I started just matching with a lot of girls online, and I really didn't take the time to really go out there and meet girls in public places. And so I'm a little rusty because the only situations I did when I meet women that were at my meetup events, and
Mm,
those went well. And I told Afi, it'd be a great idea to kind of help me back on this journey and kind of document the progress for us. And that way, you guys are going to learn like the process of actually going out there and learning how to meet women. And what I'm going to do is document that through YouTube and Instagram. And Afi and I will do these little short videos for you all. And so, what we're going to do is I'm going to talk to Afi about like some of the things I've been slacking off on and everything. He's going to kick my ass and say, "Well, hey, you got to do this." I'm actually going to go out there and implement what
mm,
Afia tells me. And this is going to be a really kick ass experience because, like I said, not only am I going to be getting back on the track with meeting girls in public, but you guys are going to learn the process, and you're going to learn that hey, you're going to have some successes, you're going to have some failures, and you got to learn not to give the fuck up. You actually got to go out there and you just like have the right mindset and make shit happen. What do you think about that, Afi?
Yeah, I think the main thing is just to go out there and do it and not spend too much. It's not spend too much planning, and also you know just be direct. Like a lot of times, people they'll try to what's the word? They'll use situations to disqualify their actions. So like let's say you told me that I needed to, I don't know, approach, I don't know, 10 women today, tomorrow. And then, so then tomorrow, and I ask me, did you do that? And I say, well, no. And you'll say, well, why? And I say, well, because it was raining. You know, so things like that. Like you got to do things whether you feel like it or not, you
Right,
know?
exactly. And this is I'm glad that you brought this up because I had we talk weekly and everything, and I had told you that, well, hey, my business is picking up. I haven't really had the time to go out there and you know practice meeting women in public places like I used to do. and
Mm,
and I mentioned too that well, I just use the online dating scene now because like I can do that. I can be lazy. I don't have to go anywhere. I can just like take a dump on my toilet and
mm,
have a conversation with a girl. So like, I mean, this is going to be good because like I can't have any excuses, and I think that's what one of the. And it's funny. I just did a video about this that I'm going to be uploading soon. But we all give each other, we have excuses as to why we don't go out there and take the necessary action in our lives. And when a year passes and you're still in the same boat and complaining
mm.
about it, we have no one to blame but ourselves. But we fail to realize that.
Well, let me ask you this: do you when you getting back out there and you wanna do more approaches and things of that nature? Do you just want to hook up? Do you want actual relationship? Do you want to build? Like, what are you exactly wanting to do?
Well, you know what? I think that's something I need more clarity on because, and the only reason why is because I'm at the moment I'm kind of conflicted with that, and it's because right now, like, I do have a lot going on in my life to the point where I can have a relationship.
Mm,
However, I mean, if the possibility does arise where I kind of meet a girl, say I'm just, doing something casual with the girl and it turns into something more, that will probably be an option. You remember, and I told you a while ago, I've learned this with another experience that I've had in my life. So
mm,
right now, right, but then it's weird when I say that because sometimes too, like I just notice like when you're going out there and stuff. I mean, yeah, you're gonna go out like, and I've done this for like I've had a lot of success over the past 5 years, and just going out there and just having casual sex and hooking up, yeah, it's fun and exciting. But after a while, there comes a point where, it's like, okay, yeah, you know what to expect and everything. Like, yeah, you're gonna may have like a wonderful evening with a woman, you bang, and that may be the last time you see her. And sometimes, there's always something, I don't know, sometimes like, just having that happen when you're kind of going through that. Sometimes you kind of like, well, hey, this is kind of leaves you feeling empty sometimes. Um, so, but I guess if I were to answer your question now, just based off of what I have going on, I think right now my game is just to kind of go hook up again. Well, I shouldn't say again because I'm still like having some success for yeah, but I'm saying just to kind of like get out there, hook up, and then if when it comes time, if I meet a woman who I kind of see on a more regular basis, then yeah, maybe consider something more. Does that answer your
mm.
question, or do you still think that there's some issue with that?
No, it answers my question, brother. So, how aggressive are you willing to get?
I'm willing to get really aggressive because this is command your fucking confidence. So, you got to go out there and take the action because like a lot of people, I guess, who want to go out there and make this change, you gotta be out there and be aggressive. You got to put yourself out there a lot, and yeah, I mean, and it shows. I mean, I think the more you go out, the more aggressive you are, it shows how much you really want to make shit happen in your life.
Hmm. All right. Well, how about you know 10 per week, 10 prospects per week, rain, sleep, or shine, no matter where that comes from. It can come from outside, it can come from apps, just as long as it's 10 per week. And whatever you configure from that 10, that's up to you. But you still putting yourself out there that much. So what do
Right,
you say?
and you know what I mean. I think, like I said, I'll have no problem matching with women on the app. So I'm gonna go 50-50 on that because I think I got to get out there more.
Well, no, I don't mean the match, just only the match. I mean like match in like conversation and maybe some confirmation too, not just counting the matches and that's it. No, no, I'm talking about like counting the interactions. You know what I'm saying? The ones that could possibly be something.
Right. No, I hear you. No,
Mm,
that's possible. So like I think I'm gonna set for myself is I'm gonna go 5 interactions in public places, no matter where they would be, and either go with an indirect or just like an observation type opener or just something more natural. And so I'll do 5 there and I'll do 5 from the app. That seems like it's doable with the time I have.
And
And
how often are you throwing meet? How often are you throwing meetups?
um I don't have any going on until like the following week. But the cool thing is I'll be on vacation next weekend. So I'll be able to do a lot of that because I'm gonna be going to an October festival. So I got the festival and we got the nightlife and everything. So
Is that
uh,
the stuff Cameron was talking about or no?
no, that's not the stuff Cameron's talking about. It's something else.
Oh, okay.
But no, and yeah, actually, yesterday at the pool party, though, however, I will say I did take the initiative, have some interactions with a few women at the pool party, so that was kind of cool there too. But like so, but I definitely that 10 interactions sounds good. And now, is there anything that you want me to focus on? Besides,
I want you to try to get some content out of whenever you have a meetup. Try to get content from one girl from that also.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, I won't be. Well, I'm not doing a meetup event until probably the following week, but that's something we can do on that one for sure. But I mean, I am going with some people from my group, but I mean, it's mostly going to be guys, so it'll have to be when I'm out at these events.
Hmm.
So that is
Yeah, that's
doable,
fine.
and we'll do that. And so what would you say are like some of the give me like three bullet points as as to how and you taught me this a while ago and just refresh my memory, three bullet points that have a successful conversation with a woman when you're meeting her for the first time.
To have direction of what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Be confident and don't really give a fuck. Stop. Don't. Whenever a woman doesn't give you her phone number, or whenever a woman doesn't, exchange phone numbers or talk to you, guys look at that as rejection or failure, and it's not always that.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's a lesson learned, and sometimes it's a blessing also.
Right, exactly. Well, no, I hear you on that. No, because sometimes the girl who's going to reject you can end up being a crazy girl.
Hmm.
So no, that's very good, and yeah, and I always keep that in my mind as well. One of the things I kind of got to focus on, I think, like all the three bullet points that you recommended is like not giving a fuck, and I had mentioned this today in a video I posted, and was having expectations about things. I know I don't know, it's just weird. Always like and I think all guys are like this too. They want to have a result from the conversation, want something good to come out of the interaction. I think sometimes having that mindset, and this is something I was mindful about, when I got out the call with my business coach earlier in the week, is like, you got to learn not to, not everyone's going to like you, and you got to just accept the outcome regardless of how things are, and just move on.
Hmm. Yeah, man, that's the most important thing. Live to let go.
Right, exactly. So,
Hmm.
but yeah, we'll definitely keep that in, and like we'll follow up on another chat like this, but I'll also be documenting this too on the Instagram and stuff, and it's gonna be cool. We'll tag you in there just so you can get the notifications and stuff like that.
Got you.
Well, rock on, buddy. Well, tell people, your Instagram and stuff like that, who may not know you. A lot of my viewers probably know you, but someone new might stumble upon this when they discover it. When I do some
Right,
marketing
right.
for it.
Okay, well, I'll say this: if you need to consult with me, the website is dominancemindset.org. Um, my Instagram is international.afi, AFI, and check out my books on Amazon. Just type in AFI Kingdom,
Mm-hmm.
and my store will come up. My library. Check that out. I got at least 5 books dropping in the month of October, so look forward to those.
Okay, cool. And hey, guys, for those who don't know Afi, I've read some of his books, and they'll just blow your mind away. That's true fire game. Like every time I read that material, so definitely
Appreciate
check out his book. This guy's always coming out with a new book, like every month, or 5 books every couple months. So yeah,
you.
definitely check those out. And well, thank you, Afi, and we'll do another recording like this, and we'll just continue this series. This is going to be a 90-day thing that we're doing. So this will be documented for the next up until like the end of the year. So it's gonna be really kick ass. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, and just looking forward to like looking back at certain things as well.
Right, exactly. Well, hey man, thank
Mhm.
you very much for your time, and I will send this out to you.
All right, my brother, you have a good night, and the listeners, y'all have a good night as well, or morning, or whatever time you're listening to it.
Rock the fuck on. I'll put this